Hey everyone, and welcome to the Hastings Local 10. This is your essential weekly briefing for what's happening right here in Hastings, Minnesota. We're pulling all the must-know info from hastingsnow.com to get you ready for the week. Let's jump right in.
All right, let's get you set for the week. It's Monday, March 2nd, 2026. Think of this as your quick, scannable ride to help you plan ahead so you don't miss a single thing happening around town. So what's on top? We've got 10 key things you're going to want to know about, all pulled straight from hastingsnow.com. We've broken them down into a few themes to make it super easy to follow.
Okay, first up, let's talk about everything for the families out there. If you've got kids in school or even little ones, this is for you. All right, parents, grab your calendars. We've got two big dates for you. First, the Raider update from Hastings Public Schools just went live on March 1st. So that's your go-to source for all the latest district news. And for those of you with preschoolers, you'll definitely want to circle Thursday, March 12th. Hope Christian Preschool is having its open house and registration night from 5 to 7 p.m. It's the perfect chance to check out the school and get all set for next year.
And it doesn't stop there. There are a couple of other great resources you should know about. If you happen to be looking for a job in childcare, Hastings Community Education has a whole list of local openings. And if you're already thinking about care for your school-age kids, before or after school, or even for the summer, the Kids Care Center has got you covered.
Next up, we're shifting gears a little. This section is all about opportunities and some practical how-tos just for you.
So what's your vibe this week? Are you feeling ambitious, maybe ready to learn a brand new skill, or are you just looking for a quick, simple win? Either way, we've got something for you.
On the one hand, if you're thinking about a new career, today, March 2nd, is a big day. The next cosmetology and hair technician class starts at Hastings Beauty School. But on the other hand, for a smaller but still satisfying win, the city of Hastings has put out a super simple guide on how to recycle greeting cards the right way. One's a huge commitment, the other's a tiny habit, right? Both are valuable. So here's the deal with those cards. You just have to check for things like glitter, foil, ribbons, that kind of stuff. If it's just a plain paper card or envelope, perfect. It goes right into the recycling. But anything with those extra non-paper bits on it, well, that has to go in the trash. It seems like a small thing, but it actually makes a huge difference in keeping our local recycling clean. All right, let's zoom out a bit and talk about what's happening in the wider community, from finding a new furry friend to some local content you can check out this week. Here's a quick community roundup for you. First, if you've been thinking about adding a pet to your family, Animal Arc just updated its adoption page, a great place to start your search. For your watch list, Hastings Community TV has a new episode of The Bridge Out. This one follows students on their way to state competitions, which is awesome. And finally, if you're looking for a moment of reflection, the latest Lent post from SES Parish is now available on their website. And you know what? We're going to end on a really, really high note today. Let's celebrate a major achievement happening right here in our community. This is a moment of real pride for our town, especially for our local sports scene. The Hastings wrestling program just got some huge and very well-deserved recognition. And here it is, a massive, massive congratulations goes out to Coach Tim Hainberg. He has officially been named the AAA Coach of the Year by the Minnesota Wrestling Coaches Association. What an incredible honor. It really just speaks volumes about the amazing dedication of the coach, his staff, and our entire wrestling community. So, there you have it. That's your rundown of what's happening in Hastings this week. We've talked school events, new opportunities, and a huge community win. So, the only question left is, what are you going to do in Hastings this week?